This is part 10 in the 16-part series of the custom build of a Mockingbird guitar by Cochise Guitars. And in this episode, we're going to try to finish the neck. As you can see here, I'm taking a razor blade and I'm scraping the binding because we want to remove any of the true oil and the black water-based stain that we use to color the neck. So we go in and we scrape the binding. It's a very tedious process, but once it's done, it's done. And now I'm taking a buffer and I'm buffing up the neck and the headstock. Put a protectant sealant on it. So we're doing that. And I've got to say I was very, very happy with the finish and the way everything turned out as far as the neck contour and the headstock V into the neck. This is a new logo I'm trying out on this particular build. It's a vertical logo for my guitar company, Cochise Guitars. We're going to see how it works out. I'll put it that way. Anyway, now I'm going in with the microfiber, and after I finish putting the logo on the headstock, I'm just making sure all the smudges from the chrome are removed and that everything is well polished. Go into the truss rod cover cavity and clean that out a little bit. And I've removed the cover. I always cover the truss rod when I paint to make sure we don't get any of that gunk in there. And that way we assure that we have the truss rod is able to be adjusted and it's nice and clean. I've seen some terrible truss rod pockets. As a matter of fact, if you've got a guitar at home that you bought from an import company or even a Chinese guitar or something like that, open up your truss rod and take a look inside and see there's a horrible thing going on in there. Anyway, this is the truss rod cover. As you can see, it's colored matched to the finish of the guitar. It has the galactic finish. And what I'm doing here is, since I finished staining the neck, as you can see, it looks more like ebony than rosewood now. I'm going in with a cloth wheel to remove any residue on the frets and bring them back to the full polish with a mirror finish, which is really, really great. I'm going over the actual fretboard now with steel wool to make sure we have a nice burnished finish on the rosewood. And now I'm going in between each fret with a razor blade to scrape the binding if there's any residual that's there. And all these things are very, very necessary. The detail work really separates a good guitar from a great guitar. And even though it's a little more time consuming, the finished product says it all. And now I'm protecting the fingerboard with Diodario fretboard protectant. And we're going to let that absorb in. And you can see now we have a high luster, black, ebony-like fretboard. So I hope you join me for the next episode. We'll see what happens next in the building of this Mockingbird.